And welcome, guys. Welcome back to the channel here today. Lucas from Mars back at you with another episode. And here we go. We're going to take a look at the recap here, monthly recap for the first month of the season here in April. And first, we're going to take a real quick snapshot of the standings here in the American League West. The Reapers in first place right now, but only 2 games above 500. Vipers in second at 500 exactly. Diablos right there, 14 and 17. Dragons, 15 and 19. And the Crazy Jacks, probably the worst start of any team in this franchise so far at 10 and 21. And actually, that is not true because there's a team here in the American League Central that has a worse record. But there's the Bees in for tied with first place right now with the Red Wings. The Bees, definitely the biggest surprise of this season so far to start. And those two teams will play each other here in the next month of the season. But definitely a big surprise there. But they're tied. The 9 and 23 Miami Ballers. That's how they start the season. In the American League East here, we got the Honey Badgers leading this division only by a game. 18 and 19 and 15, 18 and 16 for the Mustangs. Barons a game above 500. The Expos quickly falling off. And then the Aces, not a good start. 12 and 20. So I know, the first month of the season is over. We really shouldn't be looking at the wild card all that much, but here's a glance at it. Now, Bees and Red Wings are in the same division, so both of those teams will not make that wild card. But right now they are tied. The Raptors are right there, actually, also tied in that wild card race. And then we go to the National League East. Here, Crusaders, I think they have the best record in the league right now at 22 and 10. They are having an excellent start to the season. The Phantoms, the World Series champions last year, kind of off to a slow start at 15 and 16. Hawks 15 and 17, and then the bottom two teams in that division. Now we get to the most competitive division here in the National League Central. The Blue Sox, they have the best record in the entire league right now at 22 and 9. Don't even have double-digit losses yet. The Cougars at 21 and 11. The Sluggers still get 3 games above 500. Trojans, kind of disappointing, really disappointing so far to start the year at only 14 and 18. And then the Kings, well, we highlighted them last time as having a pretty good start to the season, but they have fallen off. They've lost their few games, and they are down there in last place in 14 and 19. Now the National League West here, the Tides right now in first place in this division with a 20 and 12 record. And then you got the Gamblers, 500. The Sharks, a couple games below 500 right now. Razorbacks at 12 and 20, and then the Rattlers. Bad start to them for this season. They are right now 10 and 21 in last place in that National League West. Now a snapshot of the wild card here. You got the Cougars and the Sluggers as the two top wild card teams right now. And then the Gamblers, right now 500 baseball. They're a game and a half back. The Phantoms are 2 games back. So now let's take a look at some stats here really quick for the first month of the season here. And we'll try to go through this as quickly as we can here. We're going to highlight really guys that are doing exceptionally well. As John Means here, 7 starts so far on the year, and he's doing all right at 3.3 ERA. But the rest of this pitching staff, really, Jordan Montgomery's doing all right, but for the most part, that pitching staff not doing the greatest. You have Scott Barlow doing really well. Carlos Estevez doing really well as well. And the bullpen has been okay for the Diablos. It's just this pitching, it hasn't been good enough for this team. Their starting pitching has been not very great. Reyes Morant has really been struggling so far. He's only pitched 8.2 innings, but still not a good start for him. Now the offense kind of hot and cold here. Trevor Story really cold. Mike Trout, 9 home runs so far already. And of course, he's going to do exceptionally well here to start this franchise. And he is almost at 550 career home runs already, which is insane. But yeah, of course, Mike Trout is going to have a good start to the season here. He always does. This offense is still really good. This offense has had a good start to the season. This is the reason that this team is 500 for the most part here. Is Jorge Soler is batting .381, which is not going to last, but that's a pretty crazy average for him. Daniel Vogelback has 8 dongs. David Peralta, though, he's 30 years old, and he has had a good start to the season for sure. Now, the bottom 3 in the lineup, not doing very good right now at all. So now we're gonna move over here to the Reapers. This is their team in first place right now. They got Luis Robert leading their lineup, which with a really good numbers. Chris Bryant, though, he's really struggling, only batting 207 to start the year. I do expect him. He's gonna get hot, and he's gonna have he's gonna have a good season by the year's end. But that is not a good start for him right now. Michael Conforto, though, that's the guy in the very hot start to the season right now. Already 14 home runs. That might be, that's up there for tops in baseball right now. Justin Upton, though, really starting out the year hot. Again, he's 38 years old. So, how much more does he really have left in the tank? Well, he's had a good start to this season for sure. Oscar Contreras with 7 home runs already. And then Anthony Santander really been struggling there. But, it's a good lineup for sure. Let's see this pitching here. Ron Yarbrough. That's a good start to the season for him, a 2.88 ERA. Rest of the pitching staff, Seth Romero. Seth Romero is doing really good right here in 6 games so far in this season. 38 innings. He's had a good start. So the season for him. But, the pitching staff just doing all right, I guess. Austin Voth has been really good. Durbin Feltman's been really good. And, other than that, this bullpen has just been okay. Adrian Gonzalez has a pretty high ERA right now. But now we're going to go over, this is the team with the second worst record in the league. Maybe the worst record in the league. Tied for the worst record in the league, maybe. They're pitching really not doing good here. Len Ritchie is, though. Len Ritchie's, a really young reliever here. They're only 23 years old, and he's doing really well right now. Gabriel Pena actually doing surprisingly well right now. He's got a few saves already this season for him. Now the lineup, John Torres, okay start to his rookie season. Michael Brantley though, he's batting 296, so that's good. Michael Brantley's been hitting pretty well. Jerickson Profar, look at Jerickson Profar though. A guy that's never really been a starter. The most games he's played in is 148 in 2021 when he was with the Dragons. He's not a guy that gets a lot of at-bats, but so far this year, he has been excellent. He does have really good contact versus lefties. And then the rest of the lineup, not very good. Vito Brujan, though. Vito Brujan's doing pretty well. Honestly, if Vito Brujan does well this season, I think he will be a trade candidate for sure for this roster. But we'll get to that when we get to the trade deadline. Now we go to the Vipers here, and my goodness, look at Bo Bichette. So good right now. He already has 45 hits. He's batting .344. He's definitely their best. He's definitely the best starter on this Vipers team right now. He has been incredible to start this season for sure. And Rafael Marchand batting over 300 to start the year. That's a good sign. Already increasing in his stats as we go to that pitching staff. Not very good here. There's nobody. Richie Zambrano has pitched 7.1 scoreless innings, but Charles Rodriguez has also been good there in the closer spot. But bullpen pitching not very good here. We go to another team that's not that great, and the Dragons here. Alan McAplin is doing pretty well, and Frankie Montas actually has been tossing some good baseball right now. 41 innings pitched, and he, right now only giving up 12 earned runs, so he's off to a good start. Kevin Ray is actually pitching very well right now. But, this team is not very good right now. As you have Mark Beal, as Diego Guillen, he had batted .243 last year, won the, what is that award? The award for the best average in the league, and he's starting out all right, only batting around .250. So, hopefully he picks it back up. Now we go to the Bomba squad here, Minnesota, as they are right now 18-14, right in the middle of a playoff race right now. As you have Ori Polanco here, 304, a good start for him. Brandon Nimmo, a good start for him. Ketel Marte has been insane, 11 home runs and 33 ribbies, and a .311 average right now already. Pete Alonso batting over 300. Jose Altuve's been off to a good start. Ramon Zavala, not a great start to the season for him right now. Not a very high average at all. The offense is pretty good here. I think it's definitely the best part of this team for sure. You got Herman Marquez, who's doing incredible right now to start the season, one of the league leaders in ERA. He already has 47 innings pitched through a whole month of the season, but he's doing excellent. And then Steven Arellano, not technically a rookie. He did pitch in the bullpen last year for Minnesota, and he has been excellent as a starter as well. You got Satchel Drennan here in the bullpen. He's been very good. Only 12 innings pitched, but a good start for the season for him. Andres Munoz, I don't expect that to continue because he's not really known as a good reliever, but he's off to a really good start as well. So now you have the Bees. This is the most surprising team in baseball right now. This is a team that, for me, is a rebuilding squad. Not a very good team here, but let's see. How is this team doing this well right now? How is this team right now at 10 games above 500? You got Sean Manaea. He's doing pretty well to start the season. Max Fried is doing okay. Marcus Stroman and Tim Cate. Tim Cate's the biggest surprise here because Tim Cate, look at that career ERA. Not good, but he's been excellent to start the year. That pitching staff, Tom Song has been really good out of the bullpen. That pitching staff, Rick Homa has been really good. That pitching staff, I don't expect it to last because I do not really think that this pitching staff is very good. I think Sean Manaea is a reliable starter, but that's about it. But this pitching staff actually has been very, very, very good to start the season for Salt Lake. I mean, you take that. I do not expect it to last. Again, none of those guys are very reliable to me, but it's a good start for them for sure. When you go to the offense, and you got a couple guys there that get on base. Well, Tapia's been getting on base at an elite level, and Olivier Marte's having a career year. And then, of course, you have your superstar here in Ronald Acuna, who has been excellent to start the year as well. Just getting right back on track. He is only 7 home runs away from the total he had last year. Last year was such a bad season for Acuna, so it's good to see him, get that season behind him because he's batting really well right now. Manny Machado's batting .385 right now, already almost 50 hits on the season already. That's a great start for him. Riley Green's been okay. Austin Allen actually has been batting almost 300, and KJ Harrison's been batting very well. So, I don't know. That's an interesting lineup. It's an interesting team. We'll see if they can keep that up. But right now, I think they're just, the pitching's been good for them. The offense has been pretty good, better than advertised for sure. I do expect them to kind of drop off and fall off. But, they've had a good start to the season for sure. Now, this is the team that they're tied with right now in that tops for that division. And this offense is insane. Let me tell you that right now. This is maybe the best offense in the American League. It's so good. You got Amed Rosario really batting well. And then Miguel Andujar with 10 home runs already and a .284 average. Trey Mancini, 16 homers. He leads the league right now in home runs, I believe. I really don't think there's anybody else with more than him. He's batting .344 this season. And again, 16 homers for Trey Mancini right now to start the year. Trey Mancini has been absolutely mashing baseball so far to start the year with no regard for any baseballs right now. He has been maybe the hottest hitter in the league right now. He's such a good start to the season for him. Seth Beer has been good. G. Manchori has been good. D. Navarro is batting .330. This guy is insane. He's only 27, and he has got some insane hitting stats. Michael Ciani is batting .350. That is excellent. And then you got Eli Francisco, who's been okay there. Again, that lineup is nasty. It really is. They have Luis Castillo here, who is nasty. I really like him as a pitcher. I think he's a good pitcher for sure. A 99 overall. Did win the Cy Young last year. He's a good pitcher. Sixto, it's an alright start for him. The rest of the starting pitching staff, not very great right now. Not that good. And the bullpen besides Roberto Osuna, also not very great. That bullpen doesn't give me a lot of confidence, really, besides Roberto Osuna. I know Roberto Osuna is such a good closer in this game. Maybe going to finish his career with the most saves in the history of baseball. He's at already 421 saves in his career, and he's only 31 years old. That's going to be something to keep track of. because seriously, he's got a shot to break that record. But bullpen just kind of, the bullpen's not the best for them right now, but that offense is just incredible. So you look at the Ballers here. This is maybe the worst. I think this is the team with the worst record in baseball. And you can tell why. Pitching staff just not very good at all. Jake Cave is doing very well here as our number 3 hitter. He's probably going to be traded this year. MJ Melendez surprisingly having a good start with batting over 300. But the rest of the lineup just not good at all. And again, pitching staff very, very bad. They don't even have double-digit wins yet right now. So you look at the Raptors here. This is a team that's competing for a wild card spot right now. And Chris Paddock has been nasty so far in 7 starts this season. He's been great. Trevor Williams has been okay. Julio Urias has been very good as well. And that number 2 role. Jaime Barria has started the season very well. So, the starting pitching staff is okay. This bullpen definitely needs some work. Kerry Chavez has been crazy good, though. A .66 ERA for Kerry Chavez so far. And Josh Hader, only blown to 1 save. I got 11 saves already with a 1.59 ERA. He has been very good as well at the start of this season. So, the pitching for that team is just kind of all right, I guess. I did forget to go to their offense here. I do think I go back to their offense at some point, but now we have the Aces, and the reason that this team is struggling so much is their pitching is not good. Willian Almerteros has been very, very solid to start the year, but that's about it. The lineup here, Mookie Betts has been good. Miguel Sano has been good here, almost double-digit homers already. He's batting .333 right now. Aaron Hicks, 291 right now. The averages are very good for this lineup. It's definitely a very good lineup. I do like this lineup a lot, but the pitching just not good enough for me on this roster. So now we go to the Expos here, and Alex Bregman's been very good. Only 2 home runs right now for Josh Bell. That's not great. Keston here has been insane to start the season, and so has Jeremy De La Rosa. He's not technically a rookie, but this is the first season that he's getting a starting spot and playing every single day. And man, he's batting .320 right now. That's insane. So Jacob deGrom has been alright. Lonnie Winters has actually been very solid to start the year. Man, that's a great start to the season for him. He's a rookie again, remember, so a great start to his rookie season here for Lonnie Winters. He's been an excellent number 5. We'll see if he can keep that up. Now we go to that bullpen, and it's not very good. It's pretty bad. This is not a good bullpen at all. So Broussard has not been great as a rookie. Sam Williams has been solid here, and he's in their closer spot right now, and he's probably been their best reliever to start the season right now. He's been good in the past, so I would not put it past him to have a great season this year again. I go to this pitching staff here, and this team is so good. I think, again, this is the best team in the American League, but their pitching needs to show up here. Michael Fulmer is the only guy in this pitching staff that is doing good right now. The rest of the pitching staff has been garbage. Archie Bradley's been very, very good. And their bullpen hasn't been incredible either. Diego Castillo has been very, very good, and that's why they signed him. But really, their starters, it's a very good rotation, right? You have Shane Bieber and Garrett Cole in that rotation. You have a very good rotation. It's just not showing up. It's not producing right now. So you got the lineup, and this lineup I think this is the best lineup in the American League, and maybe the best lineup in baseball. It's so good right here. Jesus Sanchez has been incredible. .347 average to start the season with 13 home runs already. He's been excellent. Tim Anderson, man, he's getting on base like a machine. Jose Gonzalez, leading Rookie of the Year voting and candidacy here very early on in the season for sure. He's been excellent. Henry Tadano, batting .356 already this season. He has been crazy good. so far to start the year, and he's already getting some very good growth right there in his stats. Already we're seeing a potential increase for him, and it's only the first month of the year, so great job here, Henry Giordano, very, very good. Willie Cahoon struggling, Alec Boehm struggling, and Josh Naylor has been all right. So now we go to Boston. Now we go to Boston here, and the top 3 hitters right now are very, very good. Jesse Winker batting almost 300. He's already increasing. Gleyber Torres, 36 RBIs, 12 home runs. Colin Moran, Jesse Winker, and Gleyber Torres have all been incredible to start the year, that's for sure. Those top 3 hitters definitely carrying this team at over 500 right now for the moment. Because this is a team that is supposed to be in rebuilding mode, so we'll see what they do at the deadline. But Tyler Glasnow has been the best pitcher to start this season so far. 42 innings, only 6 runs allowed so far to start the season in his 7 starts. I'm pretty sure that's the best pitcher in baseball. He has been unbelievable. The pitching staff besides him has been very bad, and the bullpen has also been very bad as well. That bullpen is truly awful. It's not very good, so we'll see what that team does. I do expect them. I think they're going to be big sellers at the trade deadline, but we'll have to see. Steve Hernandez has been really, really good there in that setup role, and this bullpen has been very good. Robert Stevenson has 13 saves already. My goodness. I think that leads the majors. He has 13 saves and he hasn't blown a save yet. A 1.98 ERA and an under 1 whip. My goodness, okay. Robert Stevenson has been an absolutely nasty reliever to start the year. Jameson Taillon had a bad season last year, but he's bounced back with a pretty good season and a pretty good start to his season this year. Rest of the pitching staff, not very good. Not very good. Taking a look at the lineup now. Dan Cougar, the rookie, that's an alright start. Robert Puison, the average, pretty low here. Rafael Devers has not been that great to start the year. Michael Togley is batting 297. That's good to see. Brendan Rodgers is batting over 300 there. Jake Rogers has actually been good as well. I do think that is a wild card, like a fringe wild card team, but we'll see how they play as the season progresses. This team's offense is just terrible. It's very, very bad. So, not a great offense here. But their pitching has actually been surprisingly very, very good here. Nate Pearson. You got Sean Jelly, the tall man, who is putting up a great season so far through 6 starts with a 3.13 ERA in 31 innings. So, again, small sample size, but Sean Jelly has been great so far. Nate Pearson has been great. George Kirby has been great. And Ryan Weather. I mean, that's a good pitching staff so far to start the season. So, that's been a very big bright spot for them. Felipe George has also been a good bright spot. He's been good as well. Now we go to the Sharks here. And Serge Rodriguez, man, have a career renaissance. He was with Las Vegas for a while. And, man, he has been crazy good to start the season. That pitching staff has actually been very, very good to start the year. This bullpen has been good. Sammy Perez, Jamie Severino, very, very good here. A 2.19 ERA. Jose Castillo has been great. Ronnie Galarraga, though, might need to move him out of that closer spot because he has been struggling to start the season for sure. Now we go to the offense, and not anything absolutely insane here from the offense there. That lineup has just been kind of okay. It's kind of been dragging that team down for this season, I'm pretty sure. But, I do expect there's a lot of really good players on that lineup. So I do expect that lineup will get a lot better as the season progresses. Now we get to the Tides, and look at Clayton Kershaw. I mean, actually Kershaw has been the best pitcher to start the season. Look at this. 48 innings, almost over 48 innings. Maybe the most innings pitched in the league, and he has a 1.68 ERA. Turning back the clock, he's a 38-year-old, but turning back the clock on his age for sure, my goodness. And then Griffin Canning has been absolutely nasty so far with a 2.20 ERA. Garrett Pardino has a 2.06 ERA. He's been crazy good so far to start the year. I mean, that is a nasty top 3 starting rotation right there. I mean, it doesn't get better than that right now. How do you score runs against that? Now you go to their bullpen here. Joe Ross has been good. Trevor Richards has been good. Gene Cosme has been excellent. Has not given up a run yet in 13 innings. Basically 14 innings pitched so far this season. This bullpen's great, man. This bullpen is really good, and they have been very, very good to start the season. Corey Knebel here, their closer, has not blown a save yet. He's been great. Yeah, it's a great pitching staff. It is. It's a good starting pitching staff, and it's an excellent bullpen. It's maybe one of the best bullpens out there. So we'll see. I don't know, Eric Virginia. We'll see if he can, continue that great season. But now we go to the offense, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Wow, batting over 400 right now. 409. He's been unbelievable. Aaron Judge, actually a good start to the season for him. Marcus Semien is having a good start to the year as well, batting 315. This is his contract year, so he's got to put up some big numbers to make sure that he is re-signed. He's going to be re-signed with this club. But, the offense has been good. Definitely not the best part of that team right now, but it's been a good offense to start. Now we go to the Rattlers, who have been really disappointing to start the season. I really expected them to be a lot better. Reggie Lentz has been good so far. I don't know why he's going down in overall. He's having a good start to the season. He's their best pitcher right now, so that doesn't make any sense. Armando Cabrera, though, he's pitched 8.1 innings and hasn't given up a run yet, so keep going, young man, only 24 years old. One of the best young relief pitchers in baseball right now. Great job, man. He's having a great start to his season. Now, the offense has been disappointing. I gotta admit it. Well, even Martinez has been very bad. Leo Cora, though, Rookie of the Year right here. That's what I predicted was going to happen. When I saw this guy being called up, I'm like, okay, Leo Cora, he's my favorite to win Rookie of the Year, and he has been incredible to start the season. He's been very, very good. But besides that, the offense not really that much to speak of positively about it. As you look at this team here, Gary Sanchez batting 336 to start the year. That's not going to last. But that's a great start for him. Edwin Yon has been really, really good to start the season as well. He had a great rookie year. So this is a guy that you got to definitely watch out for here for Las Vegas. One of their best young players on the entire roster right now. Anthony Rizzo has been absolutely terrible. He's at the end of his career probably. And Ronnie Mauricio has been okay as well. So, he's only 24. Hopefully he has a good season to get his development back again, as he's only had 39 at-bats, though. So I'm just trying to, figure out why he's only had 39 at-bats, and he's actually not even in the lineup here against lefties. So, yeah, we gotta fix that here. We gotta put Ronnie Mauricio in the lineup every single day. Now, I'm glad I caught that. Another thing, they didn't have Miguel Andujar actually wasn't even playing in the beginning of the season because he was in he can't play. He was playing third base, which is a position that he doesn't even have. He literally can't play third base. But they were having him play third base, so he wasn't getting any at bats. So that was something else that we noticed at the beginning of the season, that we're putting him back in the lineup now, and that should be good. I think he's in every lineup right now. I'm just checking here, and yes, he is. So let's go and check on the pitching now. As you get Sandy Cortera has been good. Taijuan Walker has been okay, really, really good here. Trade candidate possibly. This team is going to enter a full rebuild, so definitely could trade him as well. Could trade Sean Reed-Foley too. The bullpen, numbers-wise, stats-wise, not very good here, but Wander Suera has been very good so far in 12 innings. And Giovanni Gallegos, 11 innings, hasn't given up a run yet, okay? 7 saves already. He's a very good trade candidate as well here for Las Vegas. I definitely see him being traded, especially if he's going to continue to pitch very well this season. Now you go to the bullpen for the Sluggers here, St. Louis. This is a team that's battling for a playoff positioning right now. And they have, their pitching's been okay to start the year. Tyler Beatty's been very, very good. Their bullpen has been pretty good as well. But where it's at is the offense. Pitch up McCall, not a good start. Richie Helm, though, very, very good start. Nolan Arenado and Paul Goldschmidt, they've been pretty good to start the year here. Paul Goldschmidt's been very good. He's very close to 500 career home runs, actually. Austin Meadows has been crazy. He's cracked. He will have to be. He is a free agent in the offseason, so we'll see how if they are able to re-sign him back or anything. But he's been great. And now we go to the worst offense in baseball right here. I really hate this. This lineup is so bad. It is very, very terrible here. But Joey Bart, okay. I don't know if that's going to last. I don't know if he's going to be doing this well for the entire season, but he's after a very good start. So that's good to know. Chris Bubik has been good. Andrew Heaney's been good, but this pitching staff is not very good here. I like Devin Smeltzer a lot in this rotation, but that's about it. Now we go to the Trojans. This is the most disappointing team in the league for me right now. I really did think this team was going to be a playoff team, but they're 4 games below 500, so they got to turn it around. And, well, you kind of see here their bullpen's just not very good here. Devi Garcia has been very good. And Ethan Navarro is also very good as well right now. But the rest of the pitching staff just, not very great here. Jason Dominguez has 20 RBIs, but, he's not had a great start. Yordan Alvarez has had a really good start, but Willy Adames has really been struggling to start the year so far. Otani and Lewis have been all right. The offense, there's definitely some good players on that offense, but the offense as a whole, just not anything super, super special here. So now we go to the Cougars, and this offense is crazy. Drew Mendoza, you know what? I had him. The Diablos had him, and he was not good with the Diablos, and he has been incredible over here in Charlotte. I guess he just needed a change of scenery. Kyle Saul, one of the best hitters in baseball to start the season. Holy cow. Okay. What a great start to the season for him. 14 home runs already and 29 RBIs with a 364 average. Wow. Okay. Corey Lee has been very good as well. 336 on the average. Honestly, maybe the best catcher in the league right now. Probably the best catcher in baseball. Felix Merced has been good. And Edwin Rios, who they also got from the Diablos, has been very good to start the season. Okay. I guess all my former players are just going to do extremely well on this team. It doesn't make much sense to me. But the pitching staff is, doing all right so far for sure. Carlos Martinez and Yonny Chirinos have been excellent. Stanley Dominguez, he's been nasty to start the year. Very, very good. And now we go to Chicago. This team is so good here. Their bullpen though, yikes! Their bullpen, a lot of very high ERAs here in this bullpen. Caleb Ferguson doesn't have an ERA, so that's good. And Willie Castle has 12 saves already. This team does have 22 wins already, so I guess that makes sense that he would have a lot of saves. 12 saves, that's the most in the National League, I believe. Wow, okay. He's been very, very good. One of the best throwing relief pitchers there is in baseball. I mean, seriously. So you get this pitching staff, which is just insane. I mean, I don't know how you score any runs against this pitching staff right here. Domingo Germán, a 1.89 ERA with a .292 whip. Okay. Wow. He's insane right now. Blake Snell's very, very good right now with the 2.88 ERA. Logan Webb has been sick. What a pickup here by the Blue Sox. He has been unbelievable. And then Tristan McKenzie's been very good as a number 5. Like, man, that pitching staff is so nasty. That pitching staff is so good. Holy cow. Now I go to the lineup here. Christian Pache, sorry about that. He's been very good to start the year. J.J. Bleday kind of struggling out of the gate a little bit. Juan Soto has, of course, been excellent, 10 home runs already. Correa, the average is kind of low, but Leonard Berry is batting 243. Okay, and then we got Tristan Casas. Wow, he's been incredible to start the season. Okay, and then Sam Hilliard as a pinch hitter. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. So now we go to the Huskies here, and Eli Jimenez has been excellent, man. 11 home runs at 3. Oh, wow. Okay, Matt Olson, look at the average for him. 339 average, 11 homers and 30 ribbies. Okay. Matt Olson right now doing what they paid him to do. He's been good. Matt Chappell has actually been pretty decent here as a rookie. And now I go to the pitching staff and look at Brandon Waterhoff. Oh my. Crazy. He's been very good. At 1.61 ERA so far this year. That is crazy. He's been very good. Spencer Howard's been very good as well. 2.51 ERA. He's been great. And Eduardo Rodriguez has been okay, but John Gray has been very good. The pitching staff, this is a good pitching staff, man. It's a good pitching staff. I got to give it that. And now we go to the Hawks here, New Jersey. Not a very good team here. A terrible pitching staff right now. Giolito's been okay, but man, Brady Singer's been kind of nasty, but gosh, it's just not looking like a very good staff there. The bullpen's not very good right now, but the lineup, man, Cody Bellinger really struggling. Rhys Hoskins and his contract year, I think he's going to be traded this season. You know, he's going to be the biggest name to be traded at the deadline, I'm pretty sure. He's been good to start the year. Hector Venezuela, the rookie, has been very good as well. And then over a 300 average. And Nick Solak has been surprising. So now you go to the Washington Rebels here. You got Vladdy doing very well, batting 277. I think he's going to get on a hot streak and start to really just pop off. DJ Stewart has been good here, batting 306. And Ryan Burke has been alright. Dom Nunez has been pretty garbage. Roddy Chalez has also been pretty bad. I look at the pitching staff here. Jordan Yamamoto has been insane. Wow, a 2.11 ERA. He's definitely been their best pitcher and really their only pitcher right now that they can count on. Bullpen, you know, not the best here. Brett Martin has been good, but pretty much it there. Now let's see what is happening with the World Series champions. Why are they struggling so much right now? Walker Buehler's been excellent. That bullpen wasn't great besides Chad Green. Walker Buehler and Luis Severino, they're doing what they need to do right now. They're having a good season, but yikes. The bottom three in that rotation, not good. Oof. That is not good at all. Javi Baez is batting 307. Okay. Freddie Freeman's been pretty good to start the year. Framel's been pretty good as well. Joey Gallo's been kind of garbage. Max Kepler's not been great. Marcell Ozuna, I mean, we're not really talking about him in real life because he's not a very good person in real life, it seems. But in this game, wow, has he been good so far. Now we look at this team, and this team is crazy. Xander Bogaerts, 25 RBIs already. Bryce Harper, 35 ribbies right now. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. Miguel Gerardo batting 300. I mean, this lineup, man, this lineup has been really, really good. Jeez, okay. Pitching staff now. Dylan Cease. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Cal Cottrell has been crazy. Alex Young has been good as well. Derek Ragsdale has been pretty good. I mean, it's a good pitching staff, man. Definitely a good pitching staff there. And, you know, they've been, everybody in that pitching staff has been carrying their weight. Even Shoseng Chang has been pretty good as well. But Cal Cottrell, definitely the surprise pitcher of the year right now. And then the bullpen. Wow, look at this bullpen. Dang, that bullpen has been insane. Jose Leclerc has not been very good to start the year. He's struggling right now. He struggles anymore. I'm going to have to take him out of that closer spot. But the rest of the bullpen, wow, the rest of the bullpen has been insane. Okay. Maybe the best bullpen in baseball. I really like this team. I really think this team is very, very good. Very solid team here. So okay, so now we're through all the teams. Now we're gonna take a look at some league leaders here. Really quick, Manny Machado leading the league in batting average, or the American League at least, at 385. You see Bo Bichette there with 344 on the average. Trey Mancini 344. And you know what then? A lot of high averages here. Fernando Tatis is leading the league in average right now at 409. Still the only guy batting above 400 right now. He is leading the league in hits as well. And then you go triples here. You have home runs. Trey Mancini leading the American League and leading all of baseball in homers right now. Kyle Saul leading the National League, but Trey Mancini leading the league with 16 homers and leading the American League with RBIs, tied right now with Gleyber Torres, who is 36, and Acuna with 35. And then, Miguel Sano here at 33. Ketel Marte is right up there with 33 as well. So, definitely some guys racking up the ribbies right now. But Bryce Harper is right now first in the National League in RBIs with 35 right now. And then you go down to number 2, who is Matt Olson with 30 right now. So you look at, all that other stuff here as we get to pitching numbers. Seth Romero starting out the season 5-0 right now. That's pretty good. Wins and losses are definitely subjective. Probably not the best, measure of a pitcher's worth and how good they are. But, it's interesting right now to see, who has the most wins and definitely good to see that. Now, Willie Castle leading the National League in saves. Robert Stevenson leading the American League and the entire league in saves right now with 13. Willie Castle again with 12 right now. Those are the two guys right now that are probably going to win reliever of the year or this season. So Tyler Glasnow is leading the league in ERA right now. The 1.29 ERA that's insane. I mean, come on. Armenteros there at number 2 in ERA. And Lonnie Winters, number 6 in league-leading ERA right now through a month in the season. That's great. I do not expect that to continue all the season long, but still very, very good. Now, Brandon Woodruff is leading the National League in ERA right now with a 1.61 ERA. Logan Webb right behind him with 1.62. And then Kershaw 1.68. Derek Ragsdale's there as well. A lot of guys with an under 2 ERA right now. So that's pretty crazy. You got Griffin Canning there as well. Shutouts already. That's kind of a lot of shutouts already so far. Each league has, I think, the same amount of shutouts, actually, right now, if you look at it. That's kind of interesting. Strikeouts right now, Giolito 51, and Glasnow 61. 61 strikeouts already. That's insane. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of strikeouts, man. And then really quickly, I complete games. And then innings pitched. Kershaw leading the way in the entire league right now with 48.1. And Michael Fulmer there with leading the league and leading the American League in that category. Whip, Dylan Cease, only a .82 whip so far, leading the National League in whip. And then you go down the list. American League, Jameson Taillon is the only guy with an under 1 whip right now at a .98. Herman Marquez at exactly a 1 whip. And then looking at a quick glance at the WAR right now. 3 WAR ready for Fernando Tatis. That's pretty crazy. And then we're back to batting average. So there's a quick glance at the league leading stats across baseball. So now a quick glance here at the awards. Again, this is very, very early on in the year, so we don't, we gotta just really quickly glance through this. But Kyle Saul is actually leading the league in MVP right now for the National League with Trey Mancini and the American League. Cy Young right now, Tyler Glasnow, of course, and Brandon Woodruff, who won the Cy Young Award last year. He is leading the voting right now again this season. Batting title, obviously, Fernando Tatis, best average in baseball. Manny Machado in the American League, which would be interesting. And then reliever of the year again, Robert Stevenson and Willie Castle. Pretty obvious choices there right now. The 2 top save leaders. And then Rookie of the Year, again, pretty obvious here, Leo Cora and Jose Gonzalez. So I do think that those are definitely the two guys that are going to probably win Rookie of the Year right now. But Hank Aaron actually would be going to Jesus Sanchez right now. And then, of course, Fernando Tatis right now leading the Hank Aaron Award voting in the National League with that a crazy, crazy 400, over 400 average. All right, well, that was a quick glance at the awards. That's going to pretty much wrap this episode up. Next month here, I'm going to kind of just point out some matchups that, we're going to have to really highlight and point out some matchups that we're going to see, point out some games that we're going to see. One, we're going to watch Paul Goldschmidt hit his 500th career home run in this month. He's like 1 or 2 away from that milestone right now already. We're gonna highlight a couple, maybe a game, at least one game, maybe 2 games in this Cougars and Crusaders series. As you can see, those are 2 teams right now that have, that are up there on record in the National League. Those are 2 incredible teams in the National League right now. We're gonna highlight at least one game, maybe even 2 between those 2 squads. And another game I'm going to highlight here is Red Wings and Bees. This is a matchup of, a battle for first place in that division right now, as those 2 teams right now have the same exact record. So we're going to have to highlight that game as well. So, keep going here. Crusaders and Blue Sox, that's a very, very good matchup as well. We might highlight that one as well. But guys, I'm going off to college here in a couple of days, so I will still be editing videos for you guys. But the next video is not going to be out for a very long time. I'm just warning you guys. There's not going to be another video for a while. I'm going to be in college. I'm going to be a college guy. Got to be settled into college. So this is going to be goodbye for kind of a while here. I got to put this on the back burner, but I will be back here. I'll be back. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm not stopping. I'm just going to have to take a pretty long break in here in between these last couple of episodes. So, thank you guys so much for watching here so far. We're 1 month done. It'll go quicker now, but you've been listening to Lucas from Mars. I'll see you guys soon, man. We'll see you guys soon. I'll tell you guys how college is going and everything. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.